leaving is not enough. You gotta stay gone. Train your heart like a dog. Let me start over.
Okay.
This is actually don't cut though. Don't cut. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
This is actually a poem I learned like that because I was, when you find something you just really like, it's just like I could use that as a monologue. It's to one of my favorite artists. It's a dedication to one of my favorite artists, Frida Kahlo, from a poet named Macaulay. So you want a monologue, and I'm getting ready to go to work. Well, hi, I'm Crystal Cotton.
I'm feeling like a star. Music, parties, money. 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 Music, parties, money.
So, what makes me special? I mean, it really depends on what kind of special. Right now, I'm on my way to a job, 9 to 5, to my catering job, which is how I fund all my movies. No, I don't. As an actress, my favorite roles would be something in Avatar or The Hobbit. There were no black people in The Hobbit. But when I was in college, I never had anybody to push me in the direction of, anything other than get a stable job where you can take care of yourself. And I totally messed that up. Hence my catering job. Don't get me wrong, I get to eat. That's good. And I bring food home. What? Yeah. I'm also a painter. I went to fine art school for painting and photography and things such as that. I don't know if that makes me unique or not, but it's fun. And I'll show you some of that later. Right now, I'm directing and shooting a documentary. It's about my best friend. He's an artist right now, up and coming, and I'm doing his story. And I'm also doing a retelling of Red Riding Hood. As far as, filmmaking is concerned, I kind of started that in college, but I never had anyone to be like, that's the direction you should go to, so go to film school, which seems like the obvious choice. I did do some filming in college. That's back when we had VHS tapes. I may not look old, but I'm a little bit older than y'all. Yeah, so anyways, recently me and a couple actor friends got together and we were like, yo, man, we never in films that we want to be in and our agents aren't really blah, blah, blah. So we made a film, and actually a friend and I sat down and wrote on it together, and it kind of got a little hairy because I was a writer on it and I was also in it. We got on who gets credit for what, and it kind of just got real sketchy. And quite frankly, I wasn't confident enough then to, say, oh, I could do it myself. I had to have enough confidence in me to know that I'd have helping hands. And that's basically where I am now. With, oh shit, this ain't even the right kind of shirt. I want to say about my process. If I'm writing something, I have to act out everything. And I am every character that I write. And I'm in this living room talking to myself. Okay, why am I doing this? Why do I want to do this? I want a success story. I don't necessarily have to be the success story. Sorry, I just had somebody call me. Tell me I'm running late, probably. But yeah, I want to do this. Do I have too much makeup? Oh, God. I like to be the, Michael Bay, or with better attitude, Cameron, without a, big budget films, not of this world, supernatural fairy tale. And that's what I'm concentrating on. I may be overshooting my resources.
In
Definitely.
a quarter of a mile, turn right.
Turn right. I don't even like what I do. I love being an actress. I love telling stories. And if I'm a fail, I'm gonna do it big. Be like, explosion! I'm pretty chill. I love LA.
Police reported ahead.
I'm originally from Ohio. Not the greatest of places. But it definitely encouraged me to be where I'm at today. Well, good people, I gotta go make the donuts. I'm Crystal Cotton, and good luck. Good luck. Okay, I gotta get out this car because it's super hot. Leaving is not enough. You have to stay gone. Train your heart like a dog. Change the locks, even on a house he's never visited. You lucky, lucky girl. You had an apartment just your size, a bathtub full of tea, and a heart the size of Arizona, but not nearly as airy. Don't wish away your problems, your crooked toes, your cracked past. Your problems are paper mache puppets that you made or bought because the vendor at the market was so compelling you had to have them. You had to have them. And you did. And now, you pull down that bridge between your two houses. You make him call before he visits. You take a lover for granted. You take a lover that maybe looks at you like you are magic. Make the first bottle you consume in this place a relic. Place it on whatever altar you fashion with a knife and 5 cranberries. And don't lose too much weight. Stupid girls are always trying to disappear as revenge. And you are not stupid. You love the man. And here you stand. Heart like a 4-poster bed. A heart like a canvas. A heart leaking something so strong they can smell it in the streets. I've always wanted to be an entertainer, an artist. And for me, it was just something that was always inside. You know, I feel like it was something I was born with, this, ability to entertain and be, and just create things, bring stuff to life, and characters and things. And growing up, I just had a lot of teachers and peers and relatives that helped cultivate that. So it just kind of like grew and grew, but it was something that I always wanted to do. And I wanted to say, well, my first grade teacher, my second grade, but all of my teachers were so animated. Like growing up, reading the stories, I was like, wow, what's going to happen next? Woo! So is Red Riding Hood gonna, it was just like, wow. I was like trying to picture yourself as that character and just having this imagination and watching cartoons, just being, it was everything. And that's why I said it was just something it came with, because everything was like, wow, I wonder if I can do that. If I do this, what about this? If they, it was just, it just is. That's, for me, what I want to do. It's always been. My first acting job, it never really, I can't really say because I had a lot of acting gigs, but some I didn't get paid for. So I guess my first official acting job was a long time ago when I worked on the Chappelle show. So I worked with Dave Chappelle, and that was an awesome experience. And but then there were like print gigs and commercial gigs but that was like the first official, like, oh shoot, oh boy, this is about, it's about to go down. That feeling came into play with that. So, but I had stuff before that, like small black box theaters where you had to sell so many tickets and then you got paid.
But yeah, that was the first official one. Biggest challenge in Hollywood would be the same challenge I had in New York and the same challenge I had in school. It's just me. I am my biggest challenge. Because I'm the one who is going to have to promote myself. I'm going to have to dedicate myself to this craft. I'm going to have to let people know that they need me and their pieces. I'm going to have to let you, I'm going to have, this is something that, you're the CEO of your own business. And you have to remember that you're the one working for you. So you got to get up every day and put some effort, 100% in, 110% in to doing this so you can get where you want to be, because nobody's going to do it for you. It doesn't matter. I mean, of course, there's all the, black actors get these kind of roles. I mean, it's all of that. But if you can focus on yourself and hone in and start creating your own content, creating your own things, it's going to come to you. That's just, I feel, my personal opinion, that's the way the universe works. So if you're doing the thing that you're supposed to do, the universe is going to be like, all right, I see you. Take that, take that, take that, take that. And that's how I feel.
Definitely.
So at the current time, I am working on getting a job. So right now I'm working on my own content. I went back to my hometown of Youngstown, Ohio, and I had co-written and co-directed a feature film on my iPhone, on our iPhones, called Welcome to Youngstown. So we're in the process of, we stayed there for about a month to shoot for like 2.5 weeks. And now we're in the process of putting it all together. My goals as an artist, I feel like that Beyonce video when she's like, what are your aspirations in life? That's not pretty nervous. Yeah. My goal is, it's a multi kind of, it's like a flower goal. I really would like to, I like to achieve, first and foremost, I want to pay back my mom and dad. Well, pay back my mom. My dad is deceased, but through her, I'll be paying back my dad. Every single thing that and more that they've done to support me, because I wouldn't be anywhere without their encouragement, their support, their funds, I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be able to follow this dream if it wasn't for them. So one of my major goals, my push, my motivation, my inspiration, my aspiration is to give back, to show them that everything they put into me was worth it, and then some. So that's number one. Took a lot out, you can say that. But, and then to be able to, through my craft, through my creating things, and having a business surrounded around this thing that I do, this growing, this acting business. This is a baby. This is an actual person that I'm like, learning to deal with. So I want to be able to. Recently, when I went back to Youngstown to shoot this film, we worked with a lot of kids in the school system, and I went back to my public school to speak to some of the kids there. And I had already had the warning. I was like, they're not probably gonna listen, but they listened, and then they had questions, and through their questions, I could see because I was talking to them about acting and the business, and through their questions, I could see you be good in special effects, best script, best boy, grip, producer, costumes, their questions. I was like, and they don't even know. So what I want to do is eventually be able to help fund some kind of project or piggyback off of an organization now that's doing it to help kids, youth be able to diversify their options, through media, through film. And on the back end of it, I have a lot of friends who are so talented. They're creators, they're writers, directors, to be able to fund stuff like that and be able to connect those two. Maybe you have a kid who knows how to do this and is an apprentice with a special effects person and is going to be working on my friend's project, and we bring you guys together. So this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm thinking about. And one day I will be able to, like I said, either piggyback off an organization that's kind of doing something like that, or be able to create one. But that's one of the biggest things, besides like showing, my family that, you know, they did a good job, and thank you. So yeah, I think that's my goal. That's my goals.
What's wrong? What? What did you say? No. No, just calm down and I'll be there in a second. No. Okay. I love you too.
No, right, Dr. Reed?
Not for another 3 years, which feel like forever.
Well, look, don't rush it. Just enjoy the process.
That's what they all say.
Well, you should listen. You know what? Your mom would be really proud of you, Nala.
Yeah, she would. Ooh. I think I like that one.
You do?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, I like it too. It makes my butt look big. Nobody really compares to Chase.
Okay, and is that a bad thing?
London, Chase was perfect.
Oh, wow. Your memory is really faulty.
That man had 2 degrees and he was working on a 3rd. Baby, his resume was untouchable.
Okay, and that would be great if you were building a life with his resume.
He looked really good on paper. And he was fine. I'm Joy, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Joy.
Pleasure is mine. Call me.
Bye, Joy.
So tell me, why don't you have a woman by your side?
I think she's right in front of me.
It probably started when I joined the drama ministry at my sister's church. We used to just do like skits and small little stage plays, and it was for fun. It wasn't like a job or anything. It wasn't like stressful. It was just fun, and it allowed you just kind of be something else, be somebody else, and then give a message. So that's kind of what turned me on to acting. It wasn't like, oh, I've been wanting to do this all my life. Because honestly, like in the 7th grade, I wanted to be in the WNBA. Then I stopped growing. Everybody else started getting bigger. I was like, nah, I can't do that. So yeah, I would say church is what got me into it. That's how I became to know that this was my purpose. When I moved to LA, maybe about 3 months later, I got my first commercial audition, and then I got booked. And this is 3 months after I got here. I was working with, I believe, C2B Productions, and it was for a Gateway Tax commercial starring comedian Lunel. Listen, I have been here 3 months, and I had my first job, and it was with a celebrity. Like I thought the world was like, yay me, but it didn't keep flowing like that, But I thought that was so awesome, and it was a local commercial, but it was like national to me. It was big, so that was my first acting job. I had fun. Thank you, Lunel. She's so funny. When I think about challenges, I know a lot of times we always try to pinpoint or blame, us not being in a certain place on something or someone. I'm not connected to this person, or I don't know that person, or I don't have this training. But I like to kind of focus more on my internal challenges, things that I can control, so that way I'm not allowing a thing or a person to be my reason for blowing up, because then I'll always have to owe that, and I don't believe that that's how God intended for me to live this out. So my internal challenges would be vulnerability. is one thing that I'm learning about as an actor, that I have to be more open, and I'm not really good with that. This interview, I'm not really good with telling people about me. You know, if you want to talk to me about you, I'm good at listening. But when it comes to myself, I'm closed off, and I'm learning to be a good actor. I need to be open. I don't need to judge my character. I don't need to judge the people who are working with me. I just need to be honest and real and live that through my character. So I'm working on vulnerability. I'm working on my accent. I don't know if I'm getting better with that, but that has been a challenge. Always sounding like a Southern girl. So I'm working on flatlining that. So those are my challenges that I'm working on. Cheetah in August is my latest project, and it's actually turning into a pretty huge thing. I'm working on season 2. I wasn't in season 1, but you can see season 1 on Amazon Prime. We are finishing up filming on that, and it's basically geared toward the LGBT community. It's a really, really great message because it just kind of links us all together. You know, we all have a story, we all are going through some things, and so there are a lot of characters, and we all relate in some way. It's like a twist and a turn here, and it's just a really, really good show. And I hope everybody can step out and see it. The screening for season 2 is actually September the 30th. It's at the downtown LA theater. I need to make sure that's the right venue, but it's September 30th. And so I'm one of the new characters, and I play the sister of 2 of the starring characters who were in season 1. And, you know, I'm like a big time lawyer, but our family's estranged. And when you watch, you'll understand, like, we crazy. You know, everybody's family has some craziness going on, but we like to hide it because like I'm a lawyer. My sister is like, she's like the Oprah. You know, she's got this great talk show, and then my brother, he's like this big author, but we are screwed up. And like as the story unfolds, it's like a really, really amazing project. We're actually doing an interview with the editor of Obvious Magazine on Tuesday. I just got that email before I got here today, and I was like, yay! So that's the project I'm working on. Cheetah in August. You can find it on Amazon Prime. Side goals as an artist would definitely be to move people. I believe that's my purpose. I always want to affect people's lives in some way. I don't want to just be doing something, just be on screen or have everybody know my name because I'm slick. But I really want to move people. Whether you come and see me and you laugh, or cry, or you know, you get frustrated or you're angry at my character, I moved you in some way. I changed your mind about something, and that's what I want to do. That's my purpose in life. It's just to make people feel better, and if they're going through something, hopefully something that I did change that for them, or you know, gave them a better idea and some better direction. But I always want to be found helping others and you know, helping other people reach their destiny. Because that my destiny isn't about me; it's about other people. So that's my purpose in being an artist. No, nobody is taking anyone anywhere. You don't get to abandon your kids and then show up one day to take your pick of the litter. And shut up, Frank. This has nothing to do with you. This is about you. This is about you and what you didn't do. But what I did. And you know what? I did a fucking great job. Debbie is class president. She's on the debate team going to nationals. And Lip is in the top of his class. He set the curve. Ian was promoted in ROTC and he tested out of English. And Carl makes up and blow up for a science fair. And you know what? They did it all. No thanks to you because you weren't here. You're my mother too. He doesn't even know who you are. Please? Okay. You know what, Mom? You're right. You are their mother, and you're here now, so I'm done. I'm done with the schools and the clinics and the bills, all of it. I'm done. They're all yours now, Mom. Good luck. My goals as an artist would definitely be to move people. I believe that's my purpose. I always want to affect people's lives in some way. I don't want to just be doing something, just be on screen or have everybody know my name because I'm slick. But I really want to move people. Whether you come and see me and you laugh, or cry, or you get frustrated or you're angry at my character, I moved you in some way. I changed your mind about something, and that's what I want to do. That's my purpose in life. It's just to make people feel better, and if they're going through something, hopefully something that I did changed that for them, or gave them a better idea and some better direction. But I always want to be found helping others and helping other people reach their destiny, because my destiny isn't about me, it's about other people. So that's my purpose in being an artist.
I'm feeling like a star. Music, parties, money. 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 Music, parties.